Hey guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the weeks of July 1st through the 16th, 2019. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do give you some clarity. Oh, and we got the Lovers coming up at the bottom too. Yeah, so also you guys, I want to thank you that those that follow me on IG and know that I was trying to get to Chicago. I did not make it, unfortunately. Me and my daughter, we had to come back. Things just weren't working out for us with the flight plans. So we were at the airport, but we didn't make it out. But it's for the best I know, and I just wanted to thank you guys that did wish us for a safe travels. All right, so central issue, heart of the matter. We have the Ace of Cups, Six of Swords, Chariot, Page of Cups, the World, Seven of Wands, the Fool, and the Two of Swords. I'm sorry, Two of Wands. Okay, so, oh, and also you guys, if you want to contact me, make sure to email TemajTarot@gmail.com. I'm changing up the way I do video and email readings, so always check with me first before sending a payment, because I'm going to post a notification how to go about scheduling readings, an update. And if you want to reach me by the phone, you have to register with bill per call and request a call back. If I don't get back to you within that time frame, your money stays in your account, but you'll be able to talk to me the next time that I'm available. All right, so you guys, what I'm getting here, I saw someone taking a leap of faith here. I feel like you guys are getting ready to travel or take some sort of trip, maybe in the name of love. Maybe it's about self-love. Maybe you are exploring who you are, learning all about yourself. I just feel like you're starting over, starting fresh. You might be, this could just be a career, but I'm getting major shifts and changes, especially when it comes to traveling. So I don't know if you guys are getting ready to go visit someone or you're getting ready to relocate, but you guys have driven. I feel like with the Chariot, someone has made a clear decision and they know the path that they need to be on. They know who they need to go towards. So whether this is you going towards someone or someone coming towards you, there is some sort of strong will and strong determination. I feel like maybe someone received confirmation or clarity about what it is that they need to do or the direction that they need to take. And someone is definitely going after their dreams and chasing whatever it is that they're passionate about. I feel that someone saw the signs loud and clear. Someone is just like, this was a huge sign from the universe. I understand now. I know who I love, whether it's I love me or I love someone. I know who I love and I have clear direction in where to go now. If this is a relationship that someone that you've already been involved with, maybe if there was any type of confusion, now you are for certain. Maybe you were waiting for someone to put it out there first. Maybe you wanted someone to declare their love for you first, and you saw their declaration, or you received their message and you're like, message received. And so you feel safe enough to move forward with this person. I'm seeing too that someone is learning how to trust their intuition, where maybe at first you were not listening to your intuition, or maybe you are learning how to open up. There may have been a situation where trust needed to be rebuilt. Someone is still wet behind the ears. That's an old saying for someone still being a baby. So I don't know if there's an age difference in the person that you're connecting with, or if there is a level of emotional maturity that needed to develop. Maybe you were emotionally underdeveloped, or the person you're connecting to. and now someone is ready to learn from their mistakes, or someone is ready to grow and evolve. I see expansion here, like your life is growing, evolving, and expanding. There's definitely someone coming to fight for you, or you are going towards someone to fight for your love for them. I do see the possibility of something playing out two different ways. Like someone is showing how they feel. So you might be sending someone a message of love, or someone sends it to you. There could be some sort of blockage for some of you. Like someone is like, get away, I'm done, I've moved on, it's over. I want no parts of you. That's for some of you. But for the majority of you, I feel like this is more about going after your hopes, dreams, and desires. So I feel like a big risk pays off. You're journeying, you're exploring, you're ready to explore. Something has motivated you, something has awakened you, and I just feel that overall you are driven to take a risk. You're not even thinking anymore. You're like, just forget it. Who cares about labels? Who cares about rules? Who cares about this and that? I'm doing what I want to do for once. So I feel like you are living in your own, you're living out your fantasy. You're living in your own, what do you call it? I feel like you're living your own life, basically. You're doing you. I want to say living your life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. It's kind of like that situation. You're reaching for the stars. You're reaching for the impossible dream. Something is supposed to be the impossible dream. But no, this was already predestined. This was written in the stars. It's in the stars. You already saw a preview of it. Here's a preview of your life. This is like you kind of looking at your astrology chart, and here's a preview of what to expect, and it's manifesting here. I even feel like someone is waiting for you, but also about this connection, someone is defending. You might be feeling like you need to defend yourself. People may be against what you're doing for love. They're like, are you crazy? Are you a fool? You aren't thinking. You're like, this, leave me alone. I'm doing what I do. This is my intuition, my spirit guides. I know I'm on a journey. I know what I'm doing. So you're having to tell people you know what you're talking about, and you know what you're doing, and you're being adamant. You're not listening to what anyone is saying. You're just following your own heart. You don't care at this point whether it's the right or the wrong thing to do. You'll learn. You're like, I'll just have to find out the hard way, or maybe it'll be a blessing, but I'm doing it. I don't care what people are saying. Again, it's just being reiterated about you going after the person that you love or desire, or someone has made the decision to come towards you and pursue you. Somebody's getting pursued regardless. Somebody's getting pursued. Someone wants to mark their territory. I know somebody said they don't like when I say that, but that's just how I think of it, when in a way that is like I almost want to say Neanderthal, primal. Like this is someone's primal instinct, like that that masculine energy comes out. That traditional masculine energy comes out, and he is like acting like a hunter, and he sees his prey, he sees what he wants, and he's just like, I gotta go get it. It makes me think of too, like how fishermen hunt for fish with that spear instead of like the fishing rod. This is like how they used to do it long time ago, or in ancient times, or you know, somewhere they still do that somewhere around the world. It's very primal way of fishing, where they throw their spear and they catch the fish that they want. I just kind of feel like this is something very primal happening, or someone is bringing out your primal energy, that divine masculine energy. If you're a male watching, if you're a female watching, I just feel like you are bringing that out of someone and make them act like a hunter. Someone maybe feels like the search is over, like you found the one. You're like, this person embodies everything that I've been looking for in a companion or in a partner here. Someone may have changed your life, changed the direction of your life. I feel this is also about you finally learning some sort of lesson, just getting a clean slate, basically. And you also may feel like you've met your match here. You met someone who motivates you or inspires you to do better, to reach for the stars and to go after your dreams. You may feel that you're connecting with that person who inspires you. And you're like, I know exactly who I want to be with or the direction that I want to go in. I see these changes continuing out through the next couple of months too. Things getting serious. You might get cold feet. Somebody might get cold feet at some point when those triggers happen. Some of you might still be dealing with some sort of abandonment or trust issues that get triggered. But I feel that this is you feeling like you're ready for commitment. If that was your fear, you're like, okay, I'm ready to deal with it. And now you are entering some sort of union where there is a commitment, or you are ready to have some sort of traditional path with this person, or traditional is what you make it. Maybe it's not exactly what society says traditional relationship should be like, but it's your tradition. Maybe you're starting your own tradition, matter of fact. I see too someone getting ready to approach someone's family for somebody's hand in marriage. Like I said, someone is being old-fashioned. And so they're afraid because they're getting ready to meet your family and they're like, I want to ask for permission to marry your daughter. So I feel like there's some old-fashioned guy out there who is, meeting the woman's family so he can propose. So there could be a possible engagement, I would say, between now and Libra season. Yeah, I feel like you're closing out cycles, you're overcoming insecurities, because I see here that you were still dealing with past issues. Someone may have hurt you in the past. Maybe someone reminds you of someone from the past and you're asking yourself, can I trust this person? Is he or she trustworthy? Can I move forward with them? But also your instincts are telling you that you know that you need to move forward with someone. It's just a matter of you overcoming that fear, that doubt, those voices in your head that try to tell you that something isn't right, or maybe it's not going, that something isn't going to work out. Like, those are fears, or you need to distinguish what's true and what's not true. But I do feel like this is the end of a cycle of being single for some of you, and the end of a cycle of having doubts. I don't know why I just keep feeling like someone is being introduced to someone's family. You could be dealing with another earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or maybe someone who's highly intuitive. It could be any sign, but those are the ones that are standing out the most. Yeah, but it looks like someone is ready to put an offer in. I feel like you're going to have security, or whatever it is that makes you feel secure in a relationship. I get the energy, though, of someone who tries to suppress their thoughts or their feelings. Be careful about allowing other people to manipulate you or to try and talk you into doing things that you don't want to do, because that could be the energy. Someone might be trying to talk you out of a marriage or a commitment. Or maybe you could be in denial of who you want to move forward with sometimes. I feel like it's this on-off energy. Like one minute you feel for certain, and then the next minute you have anxieties. Some sort of anxieties get to you. Let me look at the Ten of Pentacles, because sometimes, depending on what's happening, there can be trust issues in regards to like wondering, like, is this person already in a relationship? But for the most part, based off the surrounding cards, it looks like you more so feel like you found someone that you can get serious with, someone that you can settle with. This looks like this is something that can go long term. Yeah, you feel like you found someone who you want to build with, who you want to establish things with. There may also be someone who you have a spiritual connection with. I also feel that there is this, you feel healed with this connection. You also could maybe want to build with a Sagittarius. But I feel like for the most part, you know, this also could be the forming or the formation of both a spiritual romantic connection and a business partnership. So you could be forming a business with someone. Yeah, this is some sort of spiritual connection. I feel too like something you've inherited some sort of gift, and you're learning how to develop it. You're learning how to channel, you're learning how to communicate spiritually or translate messages from spirit and bring it into the physical. You might be learning how to manifest. You might be someone who's a medium, psychic, reader. You're developing some sort of spiritual gift, I see. I feel like you're just now learning about it. You're also having some sort of clarity or realization about the role that this person plays in your life, or the role that you have in their life. You're having some sort of awakening, spiritual awakening, or you're understanding that someone came into your life so that you could have a spiritual awakening. You could be dealing with Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or you may hear from an air sign, or maybe you're having some sort of clarity or realization about an air sign. Especially if you were confused at first. Or an air sign could have been confused about you. Maybe there was some juggling. Maybe there was running back and forth between two different people. But for the most part, I get like with the Eight of Pentacles, someone is ready to build and move forward. But I also feel like someone needs to get out of their head with this Eight of Swords here. Someone keeps being in denial of a connection, or being in denial of how they feel, or they're suppressing their thoughts, or not wanting to move forward, or trying to cut off a connection when there should be one. But I feel like this is something that will be overcome. It's all in the mind. This isn't some sort of anxiety attack or some sort of anxiety triggers that someone might be having. So make sure that you work through those by communication. I hope this has helped. Please feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.